Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense takes the field to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Got it in the middle, it's Gary. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And nice job by this defense. I like it. Being alert, understanding. We've already seen the QB run. We're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability, he can break tackles, he can just do it all.
There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play with it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for a crease. It's Ashley. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to, especially when you're trying to throw to your...
You see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stops for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Power football with the run. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tap that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Going to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll go with it.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Bryant. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. we like that matchup in space. And so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where he can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Baker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Walton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Bringing it out. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Ripping through the defense. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. And it'll be a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 11 over Wisconsin. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gary. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gonna run it. It's Ashley. Got the first down and more. A lot of space. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
With the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. What a way to send a message. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops. Certainly, it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Back to pass, it's Bryant. Got his man on the outside. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Rush is on him. He's going to run it. Catch in the middle, it's Gary. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. They don't get nearly enough on third down, fourth down coming from the 48. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Ashley. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
He'll throw it. The short hands, it's Riles. Hard-hitting tackle.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running behind that left side. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. Runs through the tackle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ashley. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
42, Spider. Set, go!
Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia is just getting the backside of those silver britches kicked today. This is the kind of game diehards of other SEC programs have been waiting for. They're trailing by 14 to South Carolina. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Catch in the middle, it's Walton. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw. That's caught. It's Stockton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Jukes his way for more. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Got it in the middle. It's Bradshaw. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Bryant. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker, it's Baker. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Gain of 9.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, another look at this offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little... Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the...
They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
So now it's second and long.
Here we go.
Using his legs, it's Ashley. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
On the double.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33.
Cricket.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31.
Check. Ready.
Looking for a crease to the left. Finds a crease at the... He smashes his way through again. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 17 over Georgia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. To mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
First and 10.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. On the move, it's Ashley. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That's caught. It's Baker. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield, it's Helton. Hauls it in. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the... At the end, don't take a big shot.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the run, it's Ashley. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defenses are going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They go to the ground, fighting off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creates a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Plows through the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Helton. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Breaks the tackle. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
No answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Helton. Snagged in the middle, it's Gregory. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And some room to work. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He'll take a deep shot here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative to left.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Helton. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Number 25.
Gets away from one. Finds some space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That nigga broke his own record. He went from 426 to almost 500. Broke his own record. And they weren't even on FCS this time. This is Georgia Southern. He smoked them. That's even worse. FCS, he had almost, like I said, he almost had 500 in that first one. But that screen is off. But, I got to prove the world that, hey, this nigga get 400 million yards. Got to prove him in this game right here. In this Georgia Southern in the FCS. So, this man throwing it up. That's been already automatic. Ain't nobody top that. That's automatic. He automatic done. Yeah, please, y'all can keep trying with that running back. But this is automatic lock. Automatic lock. Ain't no way no boy. Don't get none of them. It's automatic lock. Ain't no way.
This is the beef and broccoli. And then you still have the noodles.
Thank you. To my boys. One more game left. Coast